Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Senior Vice President, Product Development and Quality, Mazda North American Operations, Robert Davis.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Sorry about the mess here today, but for those of y'all that know Jeremy Barnes, our Director of PR, you know that he's responsible for this presentation today, and for us at Mazda, this is the way his office looks every day. So he's a pretty messy boy. But let's get on to what we're going to talk about today. And as in my position, you know, I've got some really unfun things that I've got to do. Spreadsheets, meetings, budgets, finance guys. As a matter of fact, I got my CFO right there. He's definitely unfun thing to do. But one of the fun things that I love to do is talk about cars. Whether they're old cars, sports cars like the RX-8 GT championship car over here, or the MX-5 over here, or really unusual or neat cars. Cars that are unusual and cars that surprise us. And that's a car that we've got here today, the 2012 Mazda 5. So why is that a great example of a really clever car? Well, again, it surprises you with some unexpected details. Remember, when we first launched the Mazda 5 in 2006, we started the segment in the U.S. and in North America. And our goals were humble. Since then, we've sold around 100,000 Mazda 5s. So our customers are voting with their wallets. And it's a great, loyal customer. They love the functionality, the style, the sportiness, and the way the car drives. But they also told us there's some things that we should improve. And we've done that with the 2012 Mazda 5. First, the powertrain. The 2012 Mazda 5 has an upgraded 2.5-liter engine, the same engine that we have in the Mazda 3 and the Mazda 6. And since we're Mazda, yes, we will offer it in a 6-speed manual transmission, though most of our customers will take the 5-speed automatic. We also spent a lot of time on the steering and suspension. And again, based on customer input, we adapted to a twin-tube damper setup to give the right amount of ride over a rough road, but also have the appropriate feel and body lean that you expect for Mazda. Suspension is very important. Remember what we said a couple of years ago, it's like me. Body of a minivan, soul of a sports car, right? And styling. The styling, we think, is totally appropriate for a luxury car, and it's something unusual that you would find in a people mover. We also like to have a lot of fun. This version that you see here, you'll see next season at Mazda Raceway, Laguna Seca. But for a car like this, it's all about the interior. This customer typically is a small family with maybe 1 or 2 children. The interior and the interior functionality are key to what this car is all about. So with the 2012 Mazda 5, we've upgraded the interior, the seat fabric, the door fabric, even the way the headliner feels and acts. But you've also got to have a large space with 3 rows that'll seat 6 people with a lot of flexibility. So with this car, we can get all this stuff in it, including my dog Nacho's house. You think we can do it? It's not only doing it, but it's doing it in under 2 minutes. Now, it's not going to be me doing it. I don't think I've moved that fast in about 10 years. But, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be the Zoom Zoom Packers. You ready, guys? So pretty unexpected, don't you think? And with 5 seconds to spare, a new record with these guys. Great job. Congratulations, guys. Thank you. I think those guys might have a career in PR if they keep that up. So the new Mazda 5 will go on sale in the first quarter. But that's enough talking about today. It's time to take a look into the future and see what's coming up next. So without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, the Mazda Shinare.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Mazda Shinare concept. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Design Director, Mazda Design Americas, Derek Jenkins.
Mazda Shinare concept. As a designer, I don't like to brag, but seriously, look at that thing. Really amazing, amazing car. We're all very, very proud of it. My name's Derek Jenkins. I'm the Director of Design for Mazda Americas. Really excited to be here today. As many of you know, Mazda has a relatively new Director of Global Design. His name is Iko Maeda. And we have a little nickname for Maeda-san, and it's Speedy. And he has that name for a lot of reasons, but above all else, it's because he's an amazing driver, both on and off the racetrack, and a true automotive enthusiast. And I'm happy to say that he's here all the way from Hiroshima, Japan. Speedy. Thanks, and welcome to LA. You know, when Maeda-san first came on board, he reached out to his global design team, starting in Hiroshima, then Frankfurt, Germany, and then our studio here in Irvine, California. And he really challenged us to think about creatively how can we take Mazda to the next level of design, really the next chapter in the story of Mazda design. Now, don't get me wrong, Speedy was a true supporter of the Nagari form language, which was really established over a series of amazing show concepts over the last several years. And you can see how Nagari is really translated beautifully into the all-new Mazda 5 that we've shown here today. But what Maeda-san was asking for is, how can we really mature Mazda, put a more sophisticated face on Mazda, and take it to the next level? That's really what the Shinare concept is all about. It's really speaking about tension in form. It's about tension in the details, in the grille, and how the face of the vehicle really gives it that sophisticated forward motion. It's about tension in the lines of the body, tension in the lean surfaces down the side. But above all else, it's about poise and stance. It's that feeling that the vehicle has this forward momentum, this bound-up energy that could explode forward at any moment. It's that feeling that the car is in motion even when it's standing still. This is what the Shinare concept is really about, and that's why we brought it here to Los Angeles today. Now you can see we're all very, very proud of the Shinare concept, and in a minute I'll ask you to come up, take a closer look. I'd like to show you the interior because that's equally as exciting and expressive as the exterior. But before I do that, I'd like to invite up Jim O'Sullivan, our CEO. Jim?
Thank you, Derek. Thank you very much. Thank you, Derek. And Robert, thank you very much. And Zoom Packers, I want to thank you for a terrific job that you did. It's pretty fantastic that you can get all that stuff in that car in under 2 minutes. So you can help me pack for my next business trip, please, because we know how quickly we can use that. So come on over to San Juan Capistrano. Anyway, and thank you very much for coming to the Mazda press conference today. Well, what do you think? Two great cars. The 2012 Mazda 5 and the Shinare concept, the future design direction for Mazda globally. Now, as we close out the 2010 calendar year, Mazda's in really good shape. Our sales are up over 10% over last year in an industry, obviously, that's recovering. But we've been able to do that with substantially less fleet, single-digit fleet sales, along with lower incentives, while we've seen the industry spend go up significantly from the past year. And today, we were rewarded by ALG for the second year in a row to have the top 3 residual values within the overall industry, and CX-9 getting the highest residual within its class. Talking about managing the business and managing the brand over the long term. Thank you. As we look forward to next year, we're still looking at industry recovery. In 2011, we're looking at an industry north of about 12.5 million units, certainly recovering from where we were this year and last year. And Mazda will certainly participate in that recovery and that growth. Our showroom lineup is the strongest that we've had for the history of the company. Adding the new Mazda 5 to that will just continue to make it stronger, and we continue to launch the all-new Mazda 2 here within the North American market. So with that, I want to thank you very much for coming to our press conference. I wish you a good LA Auto Show, the kickoff of this auto show season. We've got refreshments for you. Please stay back. We're going to be here to talk to you for the rest of the evening. And thanks for coming to Mazda. Zoom, zoom. Thank you.